Hello students, I welcome to all of you to this session of fluid machinery. Dear students, myself Dhiraj Mondal, Assistant Professor JS College of Engineering. Today I am going to discuss about the hydraulic accumulator. Last class I discussed about the hydraulic press, where we have seen how by the help of small amount of force, how the water is particular machine part like a vehicle, it is moving like a large amount of weight, it is moving upward or downward. That means you can lift a vehicle by the help of a small amount of force applied. Okay, now today we are going to discuss about the hydraulic accumulator as well as a numerical which was given to you in the last class homework as homework. So this is your numerical number 2 on hydraulic press. Hydraulic press has a ram diameter is given 200 mm and the plunger diameter 30 mm. It is used for lifting a weight of 3 kilonewton. That means W is given. Okay, as small d and capital D given, you can easily find out the area. Find the force required at the plunger. So we know that W is equal to F into A by A. So A A, small a, capital A W already given. So you can find out F is equal to 67.52 Newton. So by the help of 67.52 Newton, 300 Newton of weight can be lifted. Okay. So this is the advantage of the hydraulic press. Now let us come to the next chapter and next topic, that is your hydraulic accumulator. So hydraulic accumulator, basically you can see here, this is your sliding ram. This weight can be lifted. Okay, that means you have to lift or you have to, that means move in the downward or upward direction. Okay, this is your fixed vertical cylinder. This one is your pump. Okay, where compressed air, liquid is moving inside the cylinder, and this is your outlet. Now what is the definition of hydraulic accumulator? Basically, the hydraulic accumulator is a device used for storing energy in the form of liquid. Okay, energy in the form of liquid. Okay, as a pressure energy. Okay, so pressure energy, it is basically used to storing energy of a liquid in the form of pressure energy, which may be supplied for and that means here you can see the by the help of this pump, the when liquid is compressed and the liquid is stored energy as pressure energy, which is supplied or intermittent requirement. That means at the time of requirement I am just that by the help of the storage energy I am lifting this weight. Okay, in case of hydraulic lift or hydraulic crane, a large amount of energy is required when lift or crane is moving upward. Clear? So when the lift is moving upward, then large amount of energy is required. So at that time it is providing, the energy is supplied from hydraulic accumulator. Okay, at that time the energy is supplied from this hydraulic accumulator. Now again I am telling you, this is your inlet pump. Your from this pump the pressurized liquid is pressurized and it is coming into the system. When it is required, then this pressure is this is stored energy. That means in terms of pressure energy it is stored. Now it is applying some force. As you can see, this is a sliding ram, so the lift, the weight, particular weight is moving upward. Now when the you need to move downward, then in the outlet, by the help of this outlet, you just move. That means the weight can be move can be moved downward. Okay, so this is the function of the hydraulic accumulator. Okay, so I think it is clear. Basically it is used for lift and crane. Okay, so move, that means in the crane you can see a particular element or object, it can be move up or down or rotate like this. So by the help of this hydraulic accumulator you can easily make this process. Okay, now you need to find out the capacity of hydraulic accumulator. So let us consider area. A is the area of the sliding ram, L is the stroke length. Stroke length means here basically this is your stroke length. That means how much your that means how much weight is lifted. Okay, Okay, stroke, that means stroke of or lift of the ram. Okay, now pressure is the P is the pressure intensity supplied by the pump, and W is the weight placed on the ram. Okay, so and W is equal to, we can again write the pressure is equal to W by A, so W is equal to P into A, we can write. Okay, now the work done in lifting ram, let us consider L. The L is the length through which the particular weight is lifted. So W, that is your weight into that means force into displacement, that is the work done, isn't it? And W is equal to P into A, so PAL is the work done in the lifting the ram. Clear? So this is the work done. Now the work done, basically the work done is in lifting the ram is also the energy stored in accumulator, and energy stored in the stored is equal to the capacity of the accumulator. So capacity of the accumulator is equal to work done in lifting the ram, I can write. Okay, because whatever the work is done by the system, that is the capacity of the accumulator. So that is why we can write P into A into L. So and AL is equal to what? Volume, because this is your cylinder. If the area you know and the length you know, then you can easily find out area into L is the volume of the accumulator. Clear? So capacity of the accumulator is the pressure into volume. This is the capacity. So keep it in your mind. We will be solving a numerical. Let us consider this numerical problem number 21.6. Determine the length of the stroke of an accumulator having a displacement of 115 liter. The diameter of the plunger is 350 mm. So here basically the displacement is given. Okay, the volume is given 111 milliliter, means by 1000, that is your 115 meter cube. Okay, so displacement or volume of the accumulator is your 1.115 meter cube. Diameter of the plunger is given 350 mm, so 0.35 meter. So area of the plunger, area is equal to pi by 4 d square. So volume of the accumulator, A into L, we know, area into stroke length. So length of stroke you need to find out. So we can see here basically the volume already pi by 4 d square into L. Now the volume also it is given, isn't it? So 0.115 is equal to pi by 4 d square into L. Now d you know, only the unknown is your L. So L is equal to 1.195 meter. So I hope it is clear. So this is the end of the video. Next class we will be discussing another device. So this is your lecture on hydraulic accumulator. I hope it is clear. Again I am telling you, this is your hydraulic accumulator. It is basically used to store the liquid energy, that means store the energy in terms of in the form of pressure energy, and according to our need, whenever the weight is to be lifted in certain place, at that time the stored energy is taken and the particular weight is lifted, and whenever you need to move downward, then by the help of this outlet or by the help of this control valve you can move downward. Okay, so this is basically used for heavy weight. When you want to lift heavy weight, then that at that time hydraulic accumulator is taken into consideration. So this is the end of the video. I hope it is clear. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel DM Study Center, and to get the notification please press the bell icon. Also for PDF you need to join my group, that is Telegram group, that is GK by Dheeraj sir. Okay, thank you for listening. Jai Hind.